Hi, my name is Aneta, and I'm doing the 12-week challenge. Um, well, to start off with, I'm pretty nervous, and I'm a little excited, a little nervous about this challenge. Um, I have tried so many different diets, so many different techniques to lose weight. It's something that I've struggled with most of my life. I would say, especially like the teen years, and a lot of my weight has been kind of going up and down. So it's just something that I've constantly kind of been aware of, but then I manage to sometimes lose the weight, and then I'll gain it right back up. Most recently, I took a trip to Europe for the whole summer from May to about the end of July, and before that, I actually joined the gym for the first time last November, and I had like a personal trainer, and starting in like January, I really like put in like the effort to lose some of the weight because I was going to stand up at a wedding and in May, so I was like, well, I want to lose this off, take all this extra pounds off, and I really, really want to do something about it. And I did. So, starting from January, like right after New Year, the whole resolution, I really got into working out, staying healthy, and lost about over around 15 pounds in May, and I ended up weighing about like 156 before I left on the trip. I weighed myself like the week before I left for my trip because I really, really, really wanted to see, I was going the right direction. And then obviously over there I was active. I did some touristing and like some client like hiking and like biking and stuff like that. So I was still kind of active 3 months, but I mean, food. Obviously, food's the number one enemy. And I just couldn't kind of keep up with it. My weight just kind of gained right back up. And so I ended up gaining like twice as much as I lost. And I kind of came back towards the end of July, and I was just kind of like, oh, okay, it's not too bad. Like, I'll get back into the whole workout routine, but it was harder than I thought. I started a new school, a lot more new stress to add on, and my weight just exploded. I'm the heaviest now at around 170, like 6. I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. It's not a very healthy weight. It's just not something that I'm very comfortable with. I feel like most of my clothes aren't fitting anymore. I only have like a few pair of jeans that I could fit into. Um, it's just getting really scary at this point where I'm just like, I don't want to buy any new clothes. That's not at all where I want to be at. I'm gonna do something about it. And even though I did start, I've come back. I started working out with my trainer. It's just not a lot. It's not enough to get me to get there and kind of go back and to motivate me again. Only because with school and like such a busy schedule, and it's just hard to stay motivated again, and it's hard to keep up with everything. And my biggest goal, I think, is to find like a routine, get into it, because I know that I could do it. It's just hard to actually do it. As you can see, I mean, I've got rolls that I've never had before, so like a big problem I've ever had. So obviously to get rid of the rolls and like shape up my body and make sure that it's something that I stick to and hopefully build a habit that I can like take on for hopefully the rest of my life. I really, really want to find that happy place for me where I am comfortable of making like a healthier lifestyle part of my regular daily lifestyle and my habits. It's something that I really, really want to work on. My biggest, I think, concern is sticking to the diet. I looked through the diet. I've gone shopping, and I've cleaned out my kitchen. I basically did everything that I could to kind of get rid of all that crap that I've been eating and that's been around my house. I've really gotten out of it, cleaned out my house of anything of that sort, and have gone shopping to get newer things, obviously cleaner things. Some part of the obviously part of the whole nutrition that I'm gonna need to follow for the next 12 weeks. Um, Another big concern would probably be that this challenge It's part of where I'm obviously a part of the October challenge, the last one for the year. It obviously revolves, it takes place between 3 major eating holidays. Number 1, Halloween, obviously for the candy and the good sweet stuff. Number 2, Thanksgiving. That's obviously another huge eating holiday. And the third one would probably be Christmas, the obvious, with lots of good stuff. It's going to be so hard to try to get tempted by like all the good stuff and all like the sweets and all of the great food coming during that time. But I know that if I put this off for any longer, I'm not going to have any clothes to fit in anymore. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be walking around with super, super tight clothes. Or like really, really baggy clothes, because I'm going to have to go shopping for bigger clothes. And it's something I don't want to do, because I know that if I like allow myself to be another size bigger, then I'm going to be like, well, you know, then it's just going to keep going. But I want to stop. I am at like a size 8 to 10 when I was usually a size between like 4 6. So I don't want to go anymore into the double digits. And it's hard because I've always been a bigger girl, and I still am, obviously. I'm pretty tall, like 5'8"-ish, and now I weigh 176, and there's like that coming out all sides of my body, and it's just something that I don't want and I'm not comfortable with. So obviously my biggest enemy will be sugar and sweets, and weighing as much as I do, I think that it's going to be hard. It's going to be definitely hard to keep up with it, but it's something that I know that I have to do and have to be comfortable with. So I'm really excited for the challenge. I'm really excited to do this and have somebody that's going to keep up with me, that's going to scold me when I know I don't do it, and give me the motivation that I really need to stick to a plan. Because I think the most important part is obviously sticking to a plan, and just knowing that that's something that you can do and something that you can keep up with. Because it's the biggest struggle that I've had. Like I said, like I had a trainer. I still worked out with him when I came back. So since like the end of July, I worked out with him. But it's just not like on daily basis. We don't work on a daily basis, and I've gotten back to working out at the gym, but it's just something that I haven't been able to keep up with. Like, you know, my goal is always 3 to 4 times, like, it was always like around 4 times a week to go to the gym, but like this challenge bumps it up to 6 times a week, and there's gonna be like, you have to record everything, you know, you're gonna be watched by Ben, so I feel like it's a lot more stress and a lot more motivation at the same time to actually stick to it and do it, because you know that so many people are depending on you. And the most important person that's depending on you is obviously you. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a real challenge. Working with portions and everything, but I think that I'm ready for it. And I think that as scared as I am, I think I'm going to be very happy with the results in the end. And that is something that I definitely want to pursue. So I'm ready to start a new, happier me. And I'm ready to show my results. I'm ready to stick with the results. I'm ready to be skinny again and happy in my own skin. And so I encourage everybody out there to try it. It's definitely something that, you know, that's going to make you feel better. It's no pain, no gain. So I don't know. We'll see how it's going to go. But I am really hoping for really good results. With the holidays coming up, I'm hoping to fit in some cute dresses, some cute little outfits, and obviously fit into my old clothes again, because I miss those. And I don't know, I'm just really excited for this challenge now. So I want to wish everybody good luck that's starting the challenge, and everybody, I want to give a big like kudos to those who are doing the challenge or have finished it and have seen great results and complete new lifestyle. So good luck to everyone out there. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you in 12 weeks. Bye.
Hey guys, my name is Aneta, and I just finished the 12-week Transformation Nation challenge. Well, in total, I lost exactly 20 pounds. I started at 172.8 and ended with 152.8. So the total exactly 20 pounds. It's kind of weird how that happened too. When I weighed myself in this morning, so 152.8, and I was shocked. I'm just so glad that I did this challenge, because it feels really great to be so much lighter and to basically have stuck to the challenge and completed something. I tried a lot of tactics, a lot of weight loss programs and all these things, and nothing ever really worked. So I am just so relieved to finally have found something that worked, that I stuck to it and I did it all the way, and that obviously I can now enjoy this new healthier lifestyle for me and hopefully continue it. I definitely do plan on continuing it because it feels great to put into my old clothes again and to basically have the body that I once had many years ago, a couple of years back, before I started kind of gaining weight drastically. So, and honestly, the easiest part is kind of behind me. Considering that I did lose the weight, the hardest part obviously is going to be like maintaining the skinnier weight and maintaining this lifestyle. But there's so many great things that I learned like in this challenge that have really kind of helped me kind of break through this kind of like nasty habits that I had. The number one thing is water. I did not like drinking water at all. And obviously within the challenge you have to drink a lot of water, obviously, to stay hydrated, not only for workouts, but it's what you basically have all the time, water. You're not going to have soda with a healthy meal, obviously. And it was always water, and everything was just water, water, water. So I just learned to actually love water. It is something that I'm constantly now having. It's like my go-to thing. Before, I used to have soda once in a while, but it wasn't really that much. But I did rely a lot on juice, like apple juice, cranberry juice, orange juice, those kind of things. And actually, since the challenge, I don't even like juice anymore. I definitely don't like soda at all, but I mean juices, that's really surprising. I used to love juices. I don't really care for it anymore. The number one thing that I go to now is just water, which just pretty much amazing because that's where it all starts. So I'm really great that I got to, take out a really good habit from this whole entire challenge. The next best thing is that I learned to cook. The hardest part would probably for me was the food, because, I didn't really know what to eat, so I would kind of like give into like these healthy, like diet foods and frozen stuff, because I didn't know what to cook and how to cook it. But since the challenge, I mean, so many great recipes. Obviously I'm not going to be maintaining the whole like eating the same thing every day, but I definitely know now how to diversify my food. And I'm definitely going to incorporate all these recipes that we went through, because they really are helpful and they really do work. They're really great. Another great thing is probably now, because the challenge, I used to rely on going to the gym. So if I didn't couldn't make it to the gym on like a certain day, I just wouldn't work out at all. But that's obviously changed now because I've learned to basically work out at home. You don't need much. And the exercises are pretty much self-explanatory, something that I could definitely do at home, and I've learned to push myself more at home. In the beginning, I kind of relied on the gym. I went to the gym, went to the sessions and stuff, and they were great, but when I couldn't do them, if I couldn't make like a session, I'd just be like, oh, well, I can't do it, I don't know how to do it, so whatever. But no, I really stuck to teaching myself how to do these workouts at home, so there are no excuses. If I am at home, I just basically grab a manual and I do the exercises. So it was really great to be able to have that as a resource now. I really love being part of the challenge. It taught me a lot of great things. This is a really great program. I highly recommend it to anybody and everybody, because it feels nice to finally join a challenge that's really local, because challenges and kind of like programs like these are kind of hard to find within the area, but it's really great that Ben decided to come here in this area, and that we have a pretty much resource, and I'd really recommend Transformation Nation to anybody. The sessions are great with Ben. He helps you out. they're really personal sessions where he tells you, where you can improve, what you need to work on. Really great. And they're 45 minutes, so you're in and out. For that 45 minutes, it's intense. And then once you're done, you're like, oh, I can breathe again. Obviously, you're sore and sweaty, but I mean, it's like, well, that was it. I could do that. Like, it makes you kind of realize that exercise isn't that bad. It's not that hard. It's basically the challenge of actually doing it and actually sticking to it. So, that's also another great thing I got out of the challenge. And it's nice to, be skinny, a lot skinnier again, and to be able to fit in my old clothes again, like this. This was kind of hard to fit into a couple weeks ago, and now I'm into it, and it's great. It's also nice to have muscles. I'm starting to feel muscles in my arms and in my legs, most importantly. Always kind of struggled with legs, and I have now nice calf muscles too, so a lot of work was put into that. A lot of my butt has been getting nicer too. A lot of squats, obviously, and it's nice because I've always kind of didn't know how to do squats until I actually joined the challenge. And then went to the sessions, and Ben taught me how to do squats properly, and kind of he taught me how to basically, most importantly, how to manage my time with my workouts, because sometimes I would just do them in a rush and it would be just like whatever, I'm just gonna do the sessions or the sets or whatever. And but it actually I really learned how to work out, so that's pretty important too. So I'm really happy with my results. Minus 20 pounds later, I couldn't be any happier, and I do honestly recommend it for anybody and everybody. Anybody can do it. Doesn't matter what age or size you are. There's absolutely no limit to what you can do. It's just being able to do it, honestly. And if I did it, I know that you guys can do it too. So kudos to everybody out there who's doing the challenge, or starting it new, or finishing up with me, or still maintaining it. It's all about how it's going to be about maintaining it, and I actually have no doubts about me continuing it, because I know that I can definitely do it now. So kind of relief that the 12 weeks are over, and now the training is over, and now it's just me putting all that I learned in these 3 months into my everyday routine, and pretty much taking it all on my own and maintaining this healthy lifestyle. And obviously now it's going to be the part of going back to the gym in general and just starting to shape my body even more. I lost the weight, but now it's time to tone and lift and tuck in all those things, and hopefully get in some lean muscle. So I want to thank again Ben for the really great training, all the great advice. I know I couldn't have done it without the program, and good luck to anybody who's ready to start the challenge. I know you can do it. Bye guys.